Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm Gohan, ostracized Captain Goo, how do you do? And today, we're going to be continuing off from where we left off in our Pokemon X Hardcore Nuzlocke of the base game. And, yeah, it's episode 2 on a Wednesday. That's a very different thing than normal. And the main reason why, I've been sick, had, some kind of stomach bug. I have just not had any want to and being able to record. Whenever you're up and up again, off again, going back and forth to the toilet, you're not excited. I've had, so little energy in the last couple days that ugh. I hope everyone else is doing way better than I am, because I'm just kind of here. I finally feel decent enough. I guess I feel decent enough. I'm not even confident in saying I feel decent enough, but kind of have a little bit of a headache going on every now and then. Like I mentioned how I've just started having a job, and it is nice to have it just be a part-time thing, to where I have all these days off, but I'm just kind of drained. Being sick during all your off days just ain't fun. Hopefully that's enough of me complaining, but in the comments, kind of, why don't what's some of your go-to things for a sick day? What is the main, what are you trying to do on a sick day? You're home from work, you're home from school, what is the go-to? I'm sick, and I guess, you're sick and you're not, your whole idea, or you're able to do something other than just lay in bed and try and sleep. I guess that's a better way of putting it. What is your sick day? What's your go-to sick day activity, if you're able to be out of bed, or you're not just trying to sleep and be. So, hopefully that's not too confusing. If it is too confusing, I understand, because I got confused myself saying it. I'm curious, because that is because last time I was really sick, I binge watched all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I don't. That would have been in between the time, I had already. Yeah, we haven't even talked about that. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood definitely is one of the best anime. As far as writing, everything goes. I have no arguments there. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It is phenomenal storytelling. I will probably say something kind of interesting, I guess, and just to me, which I would say my favorite anime is still Dragon Ball Z, and honestly, Bleach is on up there. I've really just kind of, I think the 1,000-Year Blood War hype's getting to me now. I'm getting very excited for the 1,000-Year Blood War, and with Bleach in October, I believe. So, I don't know if it's hype that's really just building up for me, but definitely my favorite Dragon Ball Z, I mean, like, honestly, Naruto, like, Bleach, like, all of those are, like, your, like, basic shonen tend to be, like, are actually my favorite. Like, they are my favorite ones. And what was it? Hmm, um, uh, we'll just call it Doofus. Let's go. I'll probably remember the name of. I think we had a Bidoof and we named it after Dr. Doofenshmirtz's, because that was a female. So when we had another female one, we named it after Dr. Doofenshmirtz's daughter. But I completely blanked on that, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, what was I saying? I would say, I would say like I have a list of my favorites for what I like my favorite anime, which I would say that's probably almost more of a what would I be able to go back to, and then which I don't even know if that's the I don't know, but like I know that like Dragon Ball Z, I know that Bleach, I know Naruto Shippuden, I know those are my like favorites, but easily when it comes to anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Attack on Titan are the two best I've seen. Like best storytelling, best just like everything around it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Attack on Titan, easily the two just best. Like you can't argue that they're just because I mean like they're just the best written stuff really. But kind of a interesting little just kind of a interesting take I feel like. I don't know how many other people are like that where they have like their favorites and like they can what they can recognize as the best. I don't know how much people actually kind of look at stuff like that. But that's all been more of what I've started to really that's kind of been how I feel towards stuff is this is this the best? No. Do I like this like a whole lot more than I probably should? Yeah. Also, Spy Family is really good, which is another thing. Like another thing, the first season's kind of like come and gone, and well, I mean, I say the first season's come and gone, but it's one of those where there's like season 1A and season 1B, which is stupid. Absolutely just ridiculous. I don't agree with that in the slightest. Like, just like if like you don't have a season 1 and a like you shouldn't have season 1A, season 1B, especially when those stories turns different. Like, I don't like that. Like that's a really just dumb thing to me. I don't know if I mentioned the I don't know if I mentioned the level cap ordeal with the hardcore Nuzlocks, but we do have to try and make sure we don't go past level 12 before we get to the gym leader. So I mean, if we hit level 13, I'm not going to use whatever we have. If we have like level 12 and like a sliver of like experience left until 13, that counts. That's good. That's good. We're all just good to go. But no, it's not really. It's not truly ideal. And I kind of just blanked, so. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, and that's a crit. And that is a crit. So let's bring in Lola. Let's bring in Lola. And hope everything is great. Oh no. Uh, but yeah, kind of trying to think. I mean, which football season's coming up. I mean, we're getting more into like sports season, and that's awesome. Which I've turned into like I actually like soccer now. So I mean between soccer and baseball, there's at least something on during the summer, but it's not. It's still not the same because I would say soccer is a good like soccer experience in person's amazing. I'm looking forward to being able to go to England someday. Or like I mean somewhere, but I'm kind of planning on going to the Premier League, going watching a Premier League game and seeing how like just kind of experiencing that. Like I'm super excited for whenever that happens and I can do that, but um as far as everything really goes though too, I might like soccer is definitely not the best sport. Like it's and I will here is something I will probably stand on. Like this is my ideal thing. That's not right. This is some thought I have at least. I believe I believe that it makes no sense that people are a fan of soccer over hockey. I think hockey and soccer are two sports that are pretty identical in the style of play, but I feel like with hockey you have all the just like you have people going like skating full force on a foreign like just a foreign surface, and it's just insanity. Like you can see both teams can put up 40 shots each, and then you're just like 40 shots to go two and like have the game in 2-1. Like to me that's just insane. Like it's just so just like it shows like how good the goalies are. I mean, just the just the fact that like it's that physical of a sport, the fact they can play that many games. I just don't see how anything, and I might be um yeah, I might need to just take some time and grind up, cause oh man, I was hoping level 8 would have actually have been doable, but I mean apparently it's not. Like I mean the fact I can't take down a level 10 Spupa, I'm very nervous about that for the whole rest of like, with this whole team. I mean Jiraiya's out here doing pretty good stuff, but oh, so grew to level 10 and learned Peck. So maybe that's our like maybe that's like the crazy just winners win thing now that we have Peck. But I mean I did mention that I've tried to record a couple times. I mean I've always had Finnegan. I think Finnegan just makes this first gym so much easier too, because you are just like I mean it's like you get a forest and then you get like a bug gym. Like it's not like in Gen 1 like it's not red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green where it's you start off, you go through the forest. As soon as you get through the forest, rock gym. So I mean like you can train up your Charmander easy, but like you can't really do anything to propel Charmander to like great heights. Because honestly, like it ended up for me whenever I was a kid. Like I was always having to, like it was always Charmander. You had to get him into a Charmeleon, and then you had to, you had to use Metal Claw. So like you end up by the point in the game you end up at like level 18 taking on the gym using Metal Claw. And that's really like your only hope, which I mean isn't really like the worst case scenario, but it's not like the most ideal or exciting scenario though either, to just be sitting there and being like, yeah, we've got, I'm trying to think, which you could always get a Caterpie and get a Butterfree, and which, what does that really do for you? Not much. You would just get like a bunch of, like you'd get like all the spores and you'd get confusion. So I mean, you had a chance at like paralysis or poison or, but like that. I mean, fighting Brock on Fire Red, like, which I don't know if I've ever used. I don't remember who I started with on our Red, or well, no, we played Yellow. We played Yellow, so I started off with Pikachu, and there's like some like pretty much a cheat. Like it's not a cheat. Like it's, I'm pretty sure like you can use. I'm pretty sure you can use your electric type moves. And I could be completely wrong on that still. So it's not ideal. I'm gonna do something kinda crazy with 17 minutes left, like, and I really apologize, but I'm still not feeling the best. I'm gonna wrap it up here. That way we have something. I hopefully had some stuff, like good conversation, but I'm gonna grind up in between episodes. That way we can take on the gym, and really just keep on going. Hopefully I can get over my sickness and I can be in a lot more of a comfortable, or like just to feel better to be able to go and do. So I hope everyone else feels great too. I do apologize. I think next episode will be on Friday. Next week we'll probably end up going back to Monday, Tuesday, like a full week. I mean, it's a real interesting start to a series. I'm trying to find my footing again. Also, today there was the Pokemon Presents, I believe. So my Goofer thoughts on the first Sunday of each month. We will definitely be talking a lot about that, which I'm excited because I actually have something to talk about in Goofer thoughts. So hope, like, if you haven't listened to that, hopefully it's good. But like as always, I'm Gohan Ostrich. That's a Captain Goo. Until next time, peace out.